Alrighty. Let's see what I have here. Are we live? I thought we would be. YouTube, update your shit. Hey, Fazanos, there we go. Alright. Cool. Let's see here. Got a list. Need to bring in this stool. Alright, that'll do. We're gonna give him a new stool. New stool for Spiny. Or did I say AI generated stool? Where the fuck is a decent stool picture? Why is this hard? Fucking asshole. Alright, there we go. It's a big ass stool. Alrighty, so we're just redoing essentially the drawing of Spiny for Mailbag, because last episode he still had his old design with the lip underneath the nose, which we're not doing anymore, so I just figured I'd redraw him for this, and then I can reuse these for future installments. Tablet is not even plugged in. And yeah, we'll get this episode out pretty quickly after these drawings are done, because the episode doesn't have any crazy editing. It's a pretty short one. Okay. You know what, there's something a little off about this one. He's almost got like a fucking quagmire chin because of how far I made the head from the jaw. I can probably fix that though, without having to redo the whole image. That's better. Alright. I wish it would just fucking paste it where it is. Instead of making this complicated. Change my notes because I just thought of something. Fuck off. Fuck off. I didn't do that. Fuck you. Not change my fucking tool. Why is it like that now? Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Hello?
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's up, Ken Vendors?
It's really funny that you said that for this video. How you doing?
I'm good. Are you streaming?
Yeah, I am.
You are. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm working on mailbag number 5. Um, this is Matt's question, which I had a hard time writing the script for. I wrote it once and wasn't happy with it, so I went in a very different direction. But I'm happy with what it is so far. I think it's funny. It's definitely a shitpost episode. How are you?
Okay. I'm just, I'm weirdly rejuvenated because I got to take a nap today. But
Oh, nice. That's good.
yeah, I got shit I need to do.
What the fuck? I guess I didn't lower the opacity on that. Oh, fucking come on. Jesus. What's up?
Oh, do you have the day off?
I don't have a day off.
Oh, I thought you had the day off.
No. No, not until Thursday.
And Olivia didn't have it off either, but some places are closed here.
Spiny's gonna be holding up a phone during this. To what? I don't know.
I didn't think Philip DeFranco would have uploaded today.
Why not?
It's Labor Day.
Oh. Guess so. I don't know if YouTubers take a break for Labor Day.
He takes breaks on holidays, so I thought,
I'm subscribed to him, but I very rarely actually watch the videos he puts out. But sometimes it's if a thumbnail has like a topic where I'm like, oh, I should watch
I guess
this.
the problem with him is that he already takes like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. So taking off Monday would be murder.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really like how that looks. I need to redo that. Spiny holding a phone is just...
He's done it before.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know, it's... His arm's at such a weird angle.
What's weird is that he has a pocket.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. So I've decided for TV shows volume 4, instead of cutting out, and this is for anyone on live stream, you get to hear this early, instead of cutting out AVGN, I'm going to cut out Big Picture Show, just because I'm honestly more interested in talking about AVGN right now.
Oh, okay.
And I think with Pokemon being covered and, yeah, but I mean, I think Pokemon's the big one here. With that one being covered, I've kind of already got like a highly requested one on. I don't think Big Picture Show is that highly requested. I just think it's like a pretty popular TV movie. But I'll save Ed, and Eddie for Volume 5. Honest to God, I don't really feel like watching Big Picture Show right now. I'm not in the mood for it. I think it's really good. I love it, but I'm just not in the mood. The Angry Video Game Nerd had an anniversary this year with the movie, so it's like, alright, maybe it'll be fun to check it out. Check it out for that. It also helps balance the live action animation flow because it's definitely a more animated series so
All I
far.
know is that I'm gonna have to send you my audio, or work on my
Yeah.
portion. I'm not gonna say what it is, but work on my portion of that. It's probably obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not, because
If more people checked the streams out, I wouldn't talk about this stuff so openly. But since very few people do, I don't mind talking about it on stream.
since you said AVGN, people would either assume I'm doing that one
Yeah.
or Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, it could go either way. Alright, so...
Because, like, my channel's very inspired by AVGN, so I think that if, like, people had to guess, they'd probably go, oh, yeah, and, I mean, what I mean by inspired is, I do retro stuff, I'm not an angry...
Yeah, I mean, I think AVGN kind of pioneered, like, this genre, too, of just, like, making reviews
Because I'm obviously not an angry reviewer, I'm a very passive reviewer.
Yeah.
Chris, the only bitch that cried at Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
You're definitely not the only bitch that cried at Thousand Year Door. I don't think Thousand Year Door made me cry, but shit does make... I do cry during a lot of movies and shit I watch. The fucking scene in Venture Bros I mentioned to you with 21 and 24, that shit almost made me cry. Just because it was so well executed. I'm pretty close to being done. I've definitely been slowing down my watch of it.
Well, I mean, you've probably been busy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been busy, but I've also just been... I don't know, like, after work I haven't been doing much. This is probably the most work I'm doing after work in a while. Because I wrote the mailbag, I recorded the mailbag, and I might actually... This might be a rare instance of me finishing a video the day I started working on it. Technically, I started working on it, like, 2 weeks ago, but I just really didn't like my script. I wrote the video twice, and really didn't like it, and I just kind of came to the conclusion this isn't really a question I can answer, so I'm going to make a funny video out of it instead. This mailbag is definitely more in skit territory than answer territory. There is an answer, I just don't think it's a very interesting one, so I threw other stuff in there.
Well,
and
it's cool, because this is one of those rare occasions where I get to see you guys at the end of this month, so...
Yeah. I need to talk to one of our managers tomorrow, and make sure I'm good to go. Like I said, I would quit before not showing up, but
no, it's better for you to have your job lined up, though.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
It's better for like future references.
Mm-hmm.
Righty, hi Stuart. Forgot that you were off today.
Yeah, it's a holiday.
Spiny Norman is on the phone. Alright, anyway, I have to look at what else do I need here. I need him worried, and I need him thinking, and then I think I'm done.
You just gotta have him like Jimmy Neutron thinking, where he goes inside of his ear and it's just his brain.
The camera has a hard time finding Spiny's ear, though.
It's just 5 minutes going through his fur, where it's like, where's the ears? He doesn't have any.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm holding.
And that nose needs to connect. And there we go.
Hooray!
And now we just need to do one with him speaking. Fucking hell, I hate this program anyway.
So, something that Stuart might only give a shit about, because I don't know how Michael and Mega Man feel. Apparently, they found the phone games, or one of them, of the Mega Man games, of Legends.
Oh snap! Did they really?
Yeah. Not the mini golf, but the other one, and it's playable on computer.
Oh, nice. I know people were trying to find the Battle Network ones.
They found those two.
They were able to get a few of them. I don't know if all of them, but
Only two right now.
there was one that had to do with like a bunch of the Robot Masters coming back, but it was like their cash form. So it was kind of a funny way to bring them back, computer-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck off. And what do I need? Oh, thinking's the last one. Honestly, I barely would probably have to change anything for this one. I probably just need to move the eyes and mouth a tiny bit from this image. So I'm almost done. Then I just gotta color everything in. This is almost done.
So Chris, are you going to get the new Funko Pop video game?
Absolutely not.
But Mega Man was confirmed to be playable.
Okay, you got me. I'm gonna buy it.
I'm not joking, by the way. Hold on. Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago. I'll send it to you personally. It's kind of crazy that a lot of companies have apparently went to Capcom to like
Hey, Pac-Man.
request trying to make different games from different franchises, and they've all said no.
Wow.
But yet, like, it's okay to make to have a Mega Man as a Funko Pop in this. Like the people behind Skullgirls had a pitch for Capcom to do Darkstalkers. Like they would make a Darkstalkers game. Capcom just said no.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna buy the Funko game, but
Have people
weird.
Have people posted that Nugget guy with Capcom? Seems like the kind of thing that would happen.
Yeah, I believe they have. Like there was on Facebook at least like advertisements of here's Mega Man coffee or something like that. Where it's like here's Mega Man, but he's like covered in shadow, so you don't know it's him, but you can hear the Mega Man noises.
No, those are Mega Man coffee.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Look, that's how I'm whipped. I'd buy it if I have the money. What I mean, if I have the money, if I remember it, I won't.
I feel saddened by it, but I still have the Persona 3 G Fuel crossover. I still have it, not sealed, but like it's still in the box.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't opened it up yet. I'm trying to like think if I can just puncture the bottom, just because I want to try it,
Mm-hmm.
but not like open up the plastic around it.
Is there an expiration date on that?
I don't think so. Like it's G Fuel. It's
If
like
it's like a powder, yeah, if it's a powder, it probably lasts a long time at least.
Yeah.
That's neat, though. Stuart, we gotta figure out another time you can get a Thursday and Friday off so I can drive on over there again.
Yeah. I'm guessing this month obviously isn't the both for us actually, because at work I've just been stupidly busy because we're kind of a skeleton crew, and at the moment like we're getting a lot of new people, so I'm training 2 people at the same time. So it's kind of like a
maybe
balancing act.
maybe October again. That's when we did it last year. We went and saw FNAF together. That was fun.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's like I don't have any things super planned out for October, and I think at least like one of them or both of them might be like comfortable enough for I could just take a few days off.
Yeah, obviously I like only do it when you can do it. Because I feel a little bad being like, oh yeah, you're the one who needs to take time off. I just like legitimately have I have a hard time calling off with my work.
You get so scared. You're just like, your chest is pumping. You're sweating. You're just like, I have to call.
Well, it's just actually hard to get decent time off where I'm at, just because I have like a limited vacation days. I'm assuming you have like a better deal over there with how much vacation time they give you.
Yes, it's also September, so it's the end of our physical year. So this month also isn't like a good time to call off. It's
Right.
kinda like one of those all hands on deck. We want to see if we can get as much as we can.
Sure.
So
I don't know
Man.
what we would record in person next time. Go ahead, Chris.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you were getting ready
no,
to say.
that was me.
Oh, my bad.
There could be a few things, like a few games are coming out.
I still gotta
Try
send you
out
like the
together.
audio for Super Mario World and Donkey Kong Jr. because those could be couch co-op videos. For Spiny, I kind of want to do Secret of the Rings as an in-person playthrough, so maybe that could be
Oh,
like
I
what we
see.
do for Spiny. Oh yes, Chris kind of wants to be part of that one, so we can wait for Chris.
That's
There's
fine.
There's so many games that we could record. Like that's the
We
thing.
could try a different Sonic game. Like I have Team Sonic Racing.
That'd be a fun one-off. That'd be a fun
Switch.
one-off.
It's on the Switch. I played it for a bit. It's not really. It's decent. I just have to like rewire my brain to know that ZL is to go forward and not A.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know,
Mhm.
I've heard a lot of
Hey, Michael,
what's up?
if you have an Xbox 360, right?
No, I have Xbox One.
Damn it, wait. Damn it. Never mind. Okay.
I used to have an Xbox 360. I got Red Ring. I wasn't gonna support 360 again after that. They wouldn't fix it.
I was gonna be like, you guys can do Sonic Free Riders.
Technically, I didn't even buy my Xbox One off of them. I never bought I know honestly, I never bought another Microsoft product after that. I mean, at least not in terms of gaming. I guess computers.
You're not. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a secret. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, because my Xbox One I bought for $100 for my friend. With like, it was also like I traded him something too. That's why I got it so cheap. And then I got an original Xbox like very cheap from a friend in high school because he didn't want it anymore. I don't remember what I gave him, but
We could try doing some in-person live streams.
those were
Watch
fun.
Games again.
Those were fun. I liked the like theme of it, like being a single console too. Like that
Oh,
was
yeah.
neat.
Like we didn't
We
go
could-
through all of them, and
we
I
could-
have at least two or three more games we could try out.
Another GameCube stream would be cool. I think doing like a Wii stream would even be fun.
Oh heck yeah! I just have to open up my closet and pull out all this stuff I have.
I've got a couple of good Wii games. Like I have Secret of the Rings. We could do like the mini games for a stream.
Oh, heck yeah.
I don't know if you have to unlock those or
You're doing this in
not.
October, right?
Probably, but I don't
Well,
know.
We can find out.
Yeah.
well, if you want to borrow any games, just let me know because
Well-
you'll be here.
If you can make it over in October, let us know. I know that's like sudden, but like last second. But you know, maybe we can make that work.
we gotta see.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I don't know if it works for me or not either. But I'd like it to. But even I'm having like car issues right now, so I mean, only time will tell. But but October is a good like start and plan. Like okay, it's a good way to start figuring this out.
Yeah, because like the other bigger like moments is November and December. It's always just with family. You gotta prepare for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Unleashed would be a fun one to do with you, but it's one I'm a little overwhelmed by the length of that game. Like it might be a bit much to complete in like 2 days, not even like a full 2 days. Plus other stuff we want to record.
Sonic X Shadow comes out on October 22nd.
Yeah. Although I'd probably hold off on like covering it for the channel for a bit because I always like when a game comes out I like to give it a go without making it a video first. Like I still haven't done Frontiers on the channel.
I think it'd be cool to do a video maybe on Couch Co-op for that.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what other Sonic games exist.
Please don't fucking crash.
I'm doing it.
It crashed. I didn't export a single one of those. It better have fucking saved that.
Are we gonna talk about how Pac-Man follows Spiny?
To there and back. I think I have the Olympic Games on the Wii. We could just try that out.
Oh, please fucking come back. Please fucking come. Okay, it did. But how much is missing? So do I just have to recolor all the white? That's not that bad. I can live with that. All right. Oh, and the arms. The arms are all undone too. Whatever. It's
Hey
not.
Stuart, what the hell happened at Gamescom this year?
Fuck
Did anything
you.
important happen?
We got more stuff about Mario Party Jamboree. Terry Bogard was shown off. City of the Wolves. Terry Bogard was shown off for
Street Fighter.
City of the Wolves. There was let me see.
I don't know, it felt like it was a very quiet Gamescom this year.
I got you. Let's see. There was Marvel Rivals, which had I think like the ending of the trailer was probably huge because it came off like right before Concord was released, and it said every single character is free from the start.
Oh.
Comes out in December, but I'm like, heck yes. I think it's also just like a slap in the face to multiverses as well. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope it is good.
Oh, Rivals?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know you played that one.
I haven't, but I'm curious about it.
Hey, if you're ever down, let me know. I'm gonna probably play the shit out of that one.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to find just like different multiplayer stuff. Like Team Fortress 2 is an obvious one for Steam. Let's see, there was Persona 3 Reload with another trailer for The Answer, as well as Joker being a boss. Which kind of makes sense because the Answer is like a time loop kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So with some time shenanigans, it's like, it is Joker, but it's not really him.
I think that's cool. I think it's cool that we don't have to wait for a Q game that will never happen again.
No, yeah. Let's see. Nothing really, anything stands out.
I feel like a lot of stuff is waiting on the Tokyo Game Show this year. It sounds like a lot of shit's happening there.
There's a new Smurfs game, which apparently there was a Smurfs game that came out on the Switch, PS4. I forget what it was called, but apparently that was a hidden gem. Like, it was actually a pretty solid platformer.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes me shitting on the game.
So I don't know if this is the same team, but that would be kind of cool.
Hey, Michael, you might want to restream on your.
Thank you for the heads up. I did not notice that.
Black screen the game.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever, like, when I say, oh, fuck off during a stream, I don't think it's ever been directed at anyone else, but I always get that response.
Let's see.
It's funny. Well, because here's the deal: is if you did do it, though, right?
If I did actually do it, I could probably get away with it.
It would be more shocked, I think. Yeah.
No, I could probably just say no. I wasn't saying it to you. Although I don't think if I was like annoyed at one of you enough or jokingly annoyed at one of you enough to say fuck off, I probably wouldn't feel bad about it.
Farming Simulator 25.
Yeah. I don't actually care about that. I miss
that's
fucking.
Spiny's next endeavor.
I want Barn Finders 2 already.
I need Barnyard, the musical.
Metaphor ReFantasia, which I am really looking forward to that. It's Atlas's next big game.
I'm looking forward to it. I just don't want to look at another trailer for it.
I have not looked at any other trailers besides the first one because it was just like, I'm sold. I don't want to see anything else.
Yeah.
Go away. Yeah, this whole list, I'm sure if people are interested in any of this, obviously, more power to them. Nothing really, stands out to make me just want to go out and buy it. There's Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrush, but it's $60 for it. I'm just not sure,
Yeah, that's a bit much for a fucking...
It's a bit much.
For a re-release of a...
Yes.
For a re-release of a game that's, a little iffy anyway.
Guys, listen. Shut up. Backyard Sports is coming back.
Rugby 25? I'm not into the yearly sports games.
Backyard Sports is like an old ass kids
that's
game.
that. Yeah, the baseball one's pretty popular.
You said Backyard Sports.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it on this list.
That one's popular enough for me to know one of the random names of the kids, Pablo.
Oh yeah. Pablo. I'm like, what YouTube channel did I see talk about that?
Probably Peanut Butter Gamer.
It might have been. It was he's very good at sports, but he doesn't speak much English, but all he really knows is the heart of the ball. At least I think that was one of the descriptions in the game.
I feel like, not to diss Backyard Sports, but there's somebody that's probably super excited about it.
I mean, I think people like those games. As long as I'm thinking of the same one you are, which I think I am, I think people like those games pretty fine. It's...
Yeah.
And, more power to them. Like I said, I'm looking at all this stuff. I see,
Wait.
Ambulance, paramedic simulator. Okay, that is not a good example.
Hold on. Shut up. Everybody shut up. The Patrick Star game is coming out.
I heard it was good. I legitimately I saw a video pop up on my feed that was saying, it's actually it's actually a pretty good game.
Patrick Star game?
Yeah, I mean, SpongeBob has a decent track record of games, not a perfect one. Oh my god, the one we played when I was at Stuart's house last time looked fucking terrifying.
Apparently, it's a sandbox game where
Yeah.
Patrick just does missions and
Okay.
gets hurt, but it's kind of funny because he's a starfish.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass on this one though. I think that,
Me
like,
too, but
SpongeBob has had a lot of good games, but like, look, I'm gonna be real with you. You can tell me all you want that this looks good. I want a remake of the movie game.
I do
that you think
too.
was good.
I do too. I love that game.
And or like give
I don't
me
think they're
another
going to,
like
though.
3D, or give me like another 3D platformer because the Cosmic one was really fucking good. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was the most recent
I
one.
I liked it a lot. It's not like the greatest thing in the fucking universe, but it was a really good game.
Yeah, I don't know if the same team is making this one, but it's kind of just... I don't know if I'd say filler. It's kind of like a sandbox kind of thing.
It's like Goat Simulator.
Yeah. There's a lot of simulator games on here, I'm noticing. On this list.
Like, I think the Star game is gonna be fun for, you know, like, I think I'd probably play it over Goat Simulator, in truth. But that's because, like, walking around Bikini Bottom sounds dope to me.
Just terrorizing all of the
Yeah.
fish people.
Yeah, that shit sounds funny, but, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying that Goat Simulator's bad, it's just, you know.
And Goat Simulator's
Show
kind
some
of
cool stuff.
intentionally
Tokyo Game
bad.
Show is nothing but SpongeBob games.
Pretty awesome. I just saw like a lot of from when we were talking last night. Saw a lot of new footage for Mario Party Jamboree, and it looks very good. Like they didn't need to go that hard on
I'm actually
making
gonna
everything
buy it.
look so good. Like they brought back bosses,
Oh!
and they did it in like a more creative way. Like one of them is just kaiju-sized Bowser running around a little like Playmobil city, and you have to work together with other people to get bombs and put it in cannons to shoot at him.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's really cool. There's a mini game where like you're riding on Yoshi's and eating apples. And I felt so giddy because I thought Yoshi's going to ride Yoshi. And that would be funny.
Where's your mom? Come here, bud, it's okay. You okay?
I'm okay.
What's wrong? You feeling neglected?
Not right now. Silly.
Okay.
Mario.
Just
Mario. Yeah.
Mario.
much. Okay.
What?
And then I'm happy, okay?
I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay, that's good.
Michael, how do you feel that Nintendo once again hates Mario Party 3?
Do they once again hate Mario Party 3?
Oh yeah, they always hate 3.
They didn't add... they added 2 classic boards, but none of them are from 3. From 2 again.
I mean, honest to God, hi Toon Buffoon, welcome. Honestly, I think the only thing that they really need to add, it would be like, is it seriously going to be a black screen unless I have Premiere, like, the window open? Is the, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought.
Well, you better catch it.
The, fucking goddamn it.
I mean, at least, like...
Do Chilly Waters and then you're fine. That's, like, the only, like, amazing map in Mario Party 3. The others are fine, although I will say Mario Party Superstars picked the worst one from 3.
Yeah, that's why I was a little just like, they picked only one stage, like 2 from 1 and 2. But at least the choices, Mario's Rainbow Castle and Western Land, they're pretty cool looking. Western Land especially is like, it looks beautiful. And I really enjoyed playing it when I would do Mario Party 2 games.
Right.
Well, as a person that does not normally buy Mario Party games,
What?
I'm impressed. I am very impressed.
There's a mini game where you bake bread. Like you see the yeast rising, and it's different like Mario enemy characters, and you have to pull it out.
I'd have to look at it. I haven't seen any footage from that game yet.
Like, if it's one of the ones I'm actually gonna buy, and I'd love to play it with you guys.
Oh heck yeah.
I don't know why. I'm not into Mario Party. Probably because I don't have friends. That's probably the biggest reason why.
That's the same thing with like
It's not-
certain multiplayers for me, where it's like I'm not really interested in it. Either like if it's like PS5 or whatever, I don't feel like getting a subscription for it. I don't feel like buying the one game just to play it for a bit. Or if I have it, there's the off chance like
Yeah, you are correct.
you fellas may not have it, you know.
Hold on.
But why is Ken Penders there? Only time will tell.
Oh, you're talking about in the timeline. Okay. I started writing more of my script.
If
I got pretty far in it, so I'm just taking a break. I'm liking how it's going.
If you
Nice.
ever do get a subscription, and if you're into Monster Hunter, we totally need to play that.
Let me rewind. I have a the subscription like NSO stuff for Nintendo, not like for PlayStation. If you were thinking about like Monster Hunter World or Rise.
The new one that's coming out.
Okay. I only tried the demo to I think 4 Ultimate on the 3DS, and I think I didn't enjoy it, but understanding like I did it by myself, I did one swing when I probably should have, had it with friends to take on the enemies. So
If you have any of the Monster Hunters on the Switch, I think I still have them. I don't know if they got lost, but
they got lost on the eShop.
No, in the move.
Okay. Oh, did you move recently again, or was this one
No.
ago?
The move back here, I lost a lot of games.
What the heck? Did they just fall out of the exhaust?
I don't know. We got some reimbursement and some not, but
This is like what I have on the screen right here. This is like concept art from Ken Pender's Sonic movie. This shot right here looks like something right out of like fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Just
like
on
the
cross.
the robotic Teddy in a lab.
it looks like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing.
Yeah, kind of. It looks creepy. I mean, that is a villain right there, so I guess it works that it looks creepy.
That's like Bark the Polar Bear.
I wanted to do a long form video of like if
Not just if.
style version of that. So I'm wondering what the hell would happen if Ken Pender's movie did come out, and I don't think it would have done well for Sonic.
Probably not. I don't feel too good judging this art because it's like concept art. So my biggest problem here is the lack of any type of outline. I don't think it looks good. I don't think this style looks good without outlines, but it's just like fucking concept art. So I don't know how fucking fair that is because I don't think the movie would look like this.
I don't think it looks too bad. It looks a little on model. The only thing I love how creepy Eggman is though.
It's I don't know. Ken Penders isn't like. It's not that he doesn't have any artistic skill. He absolutely does. It's just certain things that don't blend. Yeah, the teeth and I think the eyes a lot. Like the Sonic over here to the left. I don't know who that's supposed to be, but it just looks like him. Like the pupils are too separated from each other. He looks cross-eyed.
Another Sonic OC.
Tails looks okay. I think Tails looks pretty good. Knuckles would be fine without the teeth.
Like I said, teeth and fingers, man.
Why does Espio have like an orange horn?
What color is Espio's horn again?
Isn't it like yellow?
He does, yeah, I agree, Toon Buffoon. He does look good. Eggman looks fine. Vector looks like his classic design. I mean, for a classic Vector, it looks good.
I don't like classic Vector.
I typed in
I
Espio
might
2
prefer
million, I
Vector's
found
old-
one
I
of
don't
him
know.
showing
No, I'm
up
making-
off.
I'm kind of making fun of you because it sounded like you were like iffy about classic Vector.
I don't know. Honest to God, Sonic, I just think the shading is terrible.
You know what I think? I would love a chaotic spin-off game. That would be really cool.
They got to afford the rent.
He's... If you've ever seen like his human drawings in like comics that have nothing to do with Sonic, like he's pretty decent at drawing people. So I don't know. I feel like you gotta give. I feel like you gotta give like any artist like some credit if they're like made it in the industry, as long as they're not like a terrible person. With Ken Penders, I don't really know enough about him personally. He's made a bad tweet here and there, but I guess that doesn't define who he is entirely.
I feel like a Chaotix game would just be Saints Row reboot. But
No, because
Team
we gotta
Chaotix.
remember. We gotta remember, Katoon Foon brought up a great point. It couldn't be Saints Row because Vector is a devout Christian.
Yeah, I think that a
Okay,
Chaotix
well,
game
what
could
if-
be
what
very.
if SBO got a tattoo of a waffle on his chest.
Honest to God, I think a good way to do a Chaotix game would be like 2D platformer, but use like kind of do the heroes thing where you just you have all of the characters available and switch in and out depending on what the platform is. Like I feel like you could borrow elements from Heroes and Knuckles Chaotix and like make a pretty solid game out of it, but you'd have to like obviously I think the biggest problem with Knuckles Chaotix is just the level design is like nothing. It's you speed through it, like there's not a lot to do in the gameplay. But I like that each character is different. I like that I like the animation and the visuals of the game a lot. You just got to make. I mean, honest to God, I think the number one comparison from what I've played of Chaotix would be it's like Forces. You just got these big, like you got these levels that you can clear really quickly with no real challenge to them at all because nothing was like fully realized, even though there's tons of potential there for a good game.
I don't think... I have to sit and play Chaotix again, because I haven't actually touched that game for so fucking long.
I kind of like it, but I kind of understand why it's not a good game.
I feel like it's one of those like, oh, I like it. Oh, Chris, will you recommend it to people? No. But you like it, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm with you, because I really like the animation, I like a lot of the music, I like the colors a lot, I like the premise a lot. I just don't think the levels are that interesting. I mean, I think they look nice, I just don't think, like, the platforming is interesting might be the best way to put it. And if you pick Charmy, you can just... Oh my god, Charmy in those levels is like the most overpowered thing ever. You can just skip through everything. There is nothing stopping you from skipping through everything. But even if you don't pick Charmy, it's not that hard to get through with any of the others either.
I think Toon's Buffoon comment was pretty funny.
I think Vector would be Espio to death if he got a tattoo. That's why he's that far religious. Heck, he might come after Charmy as well for the fun of it. Why I prefer modern Vector.
Why did you stop your cousin from drug use, Charmy?
God told me to kill you.
Not doing anything is the same as doing it yourself.
We can download my Bible. The sad thing is I only remember Vector from Shadow the Hedgehog.
You don't remember him from the hit classic game Sonic Frontiers?
No.
He wasn't in that one.
He could have been.
He could have been. You are right.
Well, that tells you that I...
Actually, one thing I
I
will...
meant to say Sonic Forces.
One thing I will say is Charmy is the intentionally bad character of Heavy, which drags all of the characters attached to him.
Who could forget the classic Eagle Raptor Chaotix video?
We're not talking about that.
Buff SPO.
Oh, one thing that will stop Charmy. Okay. The stupid heart covers up, like, the text. I wish you could get rid of that.
Mm-hmm. I give the game credit. I like certain things about the game, but they're things that, like, are so not...
I feel like...
Like, Heavy and Bomb are, like, my favorite shit.
I feel like, if I do a last call on Knuckles Chaotix one day, which I mean I will do, it's not an if, really, is, like, it would be, I think it'd be similar to the Forces video, where I'm kind of, like, doing a spreadsheet of, like, the goods and bads, just because I feel like with a game like... I feel like a game like Forces and Knuckles Chaotix, it's like... There's things executed well in both, and there's so much potential in both. But the things they get wrong are ultimately do make them not very good. Because like I can say the same thing with Frontiers. I think there's like a spreadsheet of good and bad that's almost half and half. But the things that Frontiers got right are all crucial things to get right. Where the things that got wrong are all smaller details that don't matter as much. So I feel like even though I would say like maybe like a game like Frontiers kind of has the same thing going with pros and cons, I think it's like still a great game.
I think the thing is, Frontiers for me is like one of my favorite Sonic games, but that's because Frontiers does something I've always wanted a Sonic game to do.
Oh hell yeah! I already know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like the open world, like I can forgive so much shit because the open world. The thing that sucks is I kind of wish the open world was the game, right? Because I don't like the subspaces, whatever those are called, but you know.
Yeah. And I think that's exactly it, Toon Buffoon. I think with like Forces, it wasn't even like so much so it was rushed. But it's the same impact, so I get what you're saying. Because I feel like they had so many years to do Forces, and what they did is they made a very polished game. They succeeded in making a polished game, but they just didn't really...
Is Forces polished?
I would say so. I mean, you go through the levels exactly as you're intended to. There's not a lot of bugs. It's very clean. It's just not fun. Because like Frontiers, I would say, isn't at nearly as polished. But oh my god, is it fun to run through that world? Like yeah, it's a very fun game.
There's just so much. I guess it might be. I don't know. I have to play through Forces again. I just
The only thing it's not polished with is, I swear to God, the momentum on the fan character is broken.
A little bit with classic Sonic as well, but I enjoyed that part the most in Sonic Forces, which kind of says a lot about me.
I didn't play Forces for a whole year, so if there were patches on release, then okay. But I'd say the game runs the way it's supposed to run. It's just not. The levels aren't fun to go through because it's kind of like going in a straight line.
Can you spin dash in Forces?
No.
As regular Sonic?
No.
Okay.
You could, and you couldn't in like most of the Boost games. In fact, Generations, from what I've heard about it, has added the spin dash. I think it's a similar spin dash to what Frontiers had after the update, so it's not like the adventure spin dash or anything, but it's cool that it's back.
Yeah, that's good at least. Options are always great.
I think that game looks great. I'm excited for it. I feel like even just the HD remaster of the game is going to be neat to have, because I do think Generations is a really cool looking game, but it came out at a time where you know, maybe like I think there could be improvements made to like the I don't want to say graphics, because I feel like the graphics are going to be the same, but I think it's going to look more clear, which will be nice to see.
Which game?
Sonic Generations.
I think the thing is, my biggest problem with Forces is the same problem I have. Well, is the exact opposite problem I have with Generations, and that is, Forces didn't need classic Sonic at all.
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, like,
I also really do not like the music choices they had for classic Sonic.
it sucked.
I don't know what it was, and I'm talking about for Forces. I don't know. I just didn't like Forces, and it's one of those games that like I see the potential in it, but like it kind of sucks because I was super excited for that one.
I was excited for it until they announced the fan character. And I get why. I feel like the fan character would get a lot of people excited, but when I saw the fan character, the only thing I could think of is like, okay, they are not going to utilize this in a detailed enough way to make it interesting. And I was right, they didn't. And also, now that and this is just a me thing, because this is like, obviously this isn't like a fair critique if the game's trying to be its own thing. But from that first trailer, I legitimately thought we were getting a Generations 2. And when they put the fan character in, it was like, okay, this is something different. My thought changed to, why is Classic here? And I was right about that too. He shouldn't have been there.
If they focused on the fan character and Sonic, that would have been fine.
I think it could have been a really cool premise.
That's what the
See,
fan remake of it did.
Yeah,
I don't like.
heard about the fan remake. It seems interesting, at least.
I forget what exactly it's called, but it's like a sequel, like it happens right after Forces, where it just focuses on modern Sonic and the fan character, and it was like, what happened to Infinite? He's still there.
Oh, 100.
He didn't go away.
100% Toon Buffoon. Just like fucking. Zabok was the best boss fight out of all the old ones they brought back, and that's sad because one, it wasn't that good, and two, nobody was excited for Zavok coming back. They were excited.
I was excited for Chaos, and then he just walked forward.
Chaos isn't even a boss fight. He doesn't even get a boss fight. Shadow barely got any. I mean, Shadow got episode Shadow, I guess, but that sucked too. In fact, episode Shadow might have been the worst thing that we got.
In the world that likes Sonic, I think I'm the one person in the world that likes Sonic Lost Worlds.
It's not like, I don't think it's a terrible game. I just think that it like, I don't know. I feel like there were cool ideas in Lost World, but I think my biggest gripe with that game, it's kind of like the same argument of why is Classic here? Why were the Wisps there? They didn't need to be there.
Have you played the Wii U game yet?
No, I've only played the 3DS one, which I used to think was like a complete, like, almost identical to the Wii U one. Apparently it's not. I've been told ever since then that they are very different. I just thought they were the same because they would like normally when they did a DS port, they made it like a 2D game where the 3DS port of Sonic Lost World is a 3D platformer, which is kind of interesting they put that on a 3DS.
Yeah.
I like Lost World and the Zeddies, and I'm so glad they were using IDW. Gameplay was mad, though. I actually like how they used the Zeddies in IDW a lot. I thought that... It's mainly Zabok. I still don't care for the other 5 that much, although they were fine. They were, like, inoffensive in IDW. Zabok has a really cool villain arc in IDW. I love his pair-up with Dr. I love that just, like, villain group that they have for a while. And I think Zabok was, like, at his most interest in there. I thought he was a really cool character in IDW. I like his design a lot. I think he's a well-designed character.
I think I like the concept of Lost World the most. I have to replay it, but I don't know. I guess the other problem is Lost World came out at a bad time because the Wii U was
Sadie!
The Wii U.
Yeah, it was the Wii U, and I like the Wii U. I clearly love the Wii U, but when not a lot of stuff was coming out, having Sonic Lost World was dope.
Right.
Plus the Zelda world.
You know what?
So.
And the Yoshi one was pretty fun too. It was cute.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think that
I'm sorry, you got me on a Yoshi thing. Yoshi's dope.
The Phantom Ruby, I missed this one. The Phantom Ruby has the power to affect the mind, so they could have a thing where Infinite mind controlled Sonic's old foes. I think the Phantom Ruby is kind of like an interesting idea too, because that fight on where you're like, I think they have such a cool fucking premise for a boss fight in that game. Your first fight with Infinite, you're on this giant snake, this giant fucking snake, where if you run into any of Infinite's traps, it like the entire world morphs into like hell on earth. And I thought that fight looked really cool, and I thought it was a really cool setup for a fight. It's fucking easy, though. It takes no effort to beat that fight. That's the problem with Forces. So, cool idea after cool idea, and none of them are executed well. I think there was, like, one boss fight in that entire game, which ironically was a classic Sonic boss fight that me and Stuart both agreed was actually relatively well done. And then like the rest of it, I can't think of a single level in that game that I enjoyed. There were some levels where I was starting to enjoy myself and then they ended. Like, it's
That was
just
a big
such.
issue. I remember was just like you start to get the hang of it, and then it ends. So you're kind of just sitting there, scratching your head, rubbing your belly, wondering like what's going on.
And that's exactly what it seems like. That's exactly what it seems like. Not Lost, fucking Sonic X Shadow Generations is game right, because they've leaked. They've not leaked. They've shown off some of the stages in their entirety. I think I've only watched. I don't want to see. I don't want too many spoilers. So I only watched the first one they revealed, start to finish, and the level was lengthy, and there was alternate paths, and I'm not gonna say it's like the best Sonic level design we've ever gotten. I mean, especially since it's borrowing so much from older stages, but it feels like a really complete and fun level to go through. It was the Space Colony Arc level, and it also has like these different phases where it turns into like this trippy nightmare, and then you end up in a completely different location. Like, that's so cool. Like, it feels like they're really fully realizing the potential of what these types of levels could be like, and I think that was just something that was missing from. I think it was missing from Forces, and I think it was as much as I enjoy Frontiers, it's really just like I agree with Chris on the open world being the highlight, because Cyberspace, they're fine. They're to me, like, I don't really consider them levels. I consider them like little mini games. They're really short, but as like a little mini game.
Backgrounds, please.
What's that?
Give me different backgrounds, please, or different settings.
Yeah, 4 wasn't that much. I thought the original city one they came up with was pretty cool. I liked the way that one looked a lot. But then it's like back to Green Hill, Chemical Plant, Sky Sanctuary. Yeah, the other 3, it's just like, like, if you're gonna just use assets, like, I don't know, at least pick a different Generations level than the ones that you've been, like, hammering into the ground. Like, why not do Speed Highway? Why not do Crisis City? Why not do Planet Wisp? Like, and even then, I don't really want. I would rather than pick, like, make new assets from an older level, or make an original one like the city one. But at least that wouldn't be. I get that you're gonna do Green Hill. I get that at this point Green Hill is almost like a necessity for them. Whatever.
Do Neo Green Hill. Do something different at least. Do another
evil.
Green Hill.
Do evil Green Hill.
Yeah.
The issue with like Green Hill and Forces, there was so much potential to make like a burn-in Green Hill. That I know that might sound like a little like I know that might sound a little. That would have been cool. I would have been like cool to see like a destroyed Green Hill zone, and you can restore it by the end of the game. Don't worry, Sega. You can get Green Hill Zone back. It's not going away forever.
That will be the final level. Is that it's Green Hill but restored.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I'll give Forces, and that is Battle Sonic was in it, and the boss fight.
He sure was.
I have Sonic Unleashed on Wii. Michael, I'm looking through my Wii collection in my box.
Oh man, I don't want to play that.
Why not?
It's
You don't want to play the Wii version?
I think I'd just like to skip that one entirely. Like, I don't even want to cover it for the channel. I'll just stick with
Okay, let's see. I got Super Mario, Mario Galaxy 2, New Soup Wii.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, if you want to play it for the stream, that's fine. I thought we were talking about a playthrough. I'm like, oh, I don't want to play that. That's fine.
Through shit that we could play together.
Isn't the Wii one like the easier game?
I found my copy of Tatsunoko.
Probably is an easier game. I could believe that.
Also, it was like the GameCube controller.
Soul King.
Fiery.
I think
Harry, come on.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Sonic goes to the real world.
Telephone brought up a really good point. Did you read that one, Michael?
What'd you say?
No.
Oh, I gotta look at chat again. I'm using my phone to respond to something real quick, and then I'll look at chat again.
Can do Dead or Alive.
Actually, I could just pull it up on my computer. Actually, let's look at chat here. I mean, Forest has had Green Hills and looking a lot more like Sandhill. Sonic CD, one of my favorite things in that game was the background and scenery made it feel like Robotnik was the threat by creating a metal hell in the bad future. Yeah, that is a good point. That is a fun way to look at it. Forces could totally done that because Eggman supposedly took over. Yeah, I think that they need to do more with the premise of Eggman taking over. I like that the game opens with him succeeding. Like, I think that's a good setup. No, don't worry about it, Toon Buffoon. Right now, I'm actually done working on stream because everything else I'm going to continue working on this, but everything else I do, I don't want to like show on stream because I don't want to spoil the video.
Hey, Michael,
What's up?
where's my video?
I'm going to record the audio for it right after the stream.
I'm messing with you. Don't worry about it.
I know you are, but I'm going to.
The only reason why I bring that up is because I wanted to acknowledge Toon Buffoon's comment because that was a really fucking good one.
He's fucking with me.
He's fucking with me. He's messing with my mind.
I need to next time when Michael like slights me slightly, I need to make an Angry Joe video.
Did you see that?
I just need to paste my head over him.
Just need to green screen yourself over one of my videos and walk on screen. Did you see that?
He's fucking with me.
Oh, fucking Angry Joe and Jeff Keighley, the iconic duo that the world loves.
People we need but don't deserve.
You guys have to spend afternoon. I have to spend a whole day with either Jeff Keighley or Angry Joe. Who you picking?
Jeff Keighley. At least we can talk about games.
I think I'd talk to. I wouldn't mind hanging out with Angry Joe, but I think I would go with. Jeff Keighley. I think I'd hear what that man has to say. I don't know. I love that video. I'm absolutely poking fun of Angry Joe when I watch that video of him and Jeff Keighley. But I mean I used to watch Angry Joe's videos. I got a kick out of them. I don't dislike Angry Joe. What are you gonna say, Chris?
I don't know. I know that sounds negative. It's not that I don't like Angry Joe.
It's just that I don't know.
No, I just don't. I haven't watched any of his videos lately, so I don't want to be like, oh, I love Angry Joe.
Yeah, it has been a while. I think the last video of his I watched was for Stick of Truth, and what year did that get released? A long time ago.
The Stick of Year.
Let me look it up. I'm actually curious. Stick of Truth. I'm gonna say it was 2014, but I don't know. Let's see. 2014, March 4th, 2014. I got it. And I wish we would get another South Park RPG instead of what Snow Day was.
But that was an action Snow Day. That was an action RPG.
I had fun.
We had so much fun. Do
Well,
you remember that time?
I-
We kept hitting an enemy and it wouldn't fucking die.
Here's the thing. Here's my biggest issue with Snow Day is I played it with Chris. We went through the first. There's 5 levels in the game, and we did the first 4, and they're lengthy levels to be fair. But what happened is like a lot of the fun I was having with the game was just talking about it with Chris, like talking about how it was designed, talking about what worked and didn't work. Like that was the fun. The fun, like if I wasn't playing with Chris, I don't think I would have been enjoying it. But just as I feel like me and Chris were starting to finally get into it. We were on the 4th level. It was like, okay, I mean, I'm kind of getting used to this. Like I think the Cartman boss battle was actually kind of creative. I thought that was fun. I was hitting a point where it's like, okay, maybe this game isn't that bad, and then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, the 5th level's the final level, we're almost done. It was like right as I'm starting to actually get some enjoyment, it's like, oh, they only made 5 levels for this fucking game? How much did they charge for this again? And it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's, I mean, I think it was $30, and, $30 isn't, it's not 60, but I mean, 5 levels, $30 does not justify 5 fucking levels.
And they only have like 1 set of weapons each.
Yeah, it's not advanced enough. It's like, and like the weird thing is there's like a crazy leveling up system with with one of your abilities.
Yeah.
But one, they want you to replay the levels to get that. which is a big fucking hassle if you go through them and then die, because then you're not getting any of the shit that you collected there, and it's gonna take you like another 40 minutes to replay it, so it's not really worth it. But then on top of that, it's like one aspect of the game that they made like crazy level ups. They didn't do any things with the weapons. They didn't do anything with They barely did anything with like accessories, like with what you're wearing. Like that's a very easy thing to throw in. And yeah, I don't know. It's just not. At the end of the day, it's just not that good of a game. But maybe if it was longer and
Uncut.
if it was a little bit longer and like more than 5 levels and they like gave you more weapons, I don't think it would have been perfect, but I think we could have like ended it saying, all right, that's like a solid 6 out of 10. That was fun. But where it stands, I think it's like more like a 3. Like it's just, it doesn't realize there's potential, but it's not executed very well. And again, like when I did finally start to find myself enjoying it, it was already almost over and we didn't even bother with level 5.
Maybe we can.
We still could. I mean, I'll do it with you.
Download it.
I probably do too. I don't think I have it installed still.
I deleted that shit the moment you said like we're not, because I didn't give enough of a shit.
Yeah.
So we'll all play it.
Is it still $30?
Yeah.
Don't fucking buy the game. Don't buy the game.
It's not like I wouldn't buy it. It's not worth it to buy it. It's not the worst, but it's like I think you would be right there with us, Stuart. I think you would be getting frustrated, but I think you would be able to give it credit in some areas too. It kind of feels like where the others were like turn-based RPGs, this feels like it's taken a lot from a game like Diablo.
No.
I didn't say it was executing it well. I'm just saying it's maybe Diablo's the wrong one to say, but it's definitely a
It feels like it's trying to be like a 3D Diablo.
It's a game where you're going through very long levels with a party, because even if you don't have any friends, they give you 3 party members. Me and Chris got 2 because we were playing together. So you have like a team of 4 no matter what. Which honestly is a little bit limited. What if you have more than 4 people that want to play? But anyway.
That's like Zelda Triforce Heroes.
If you don't buy it full price, they'll come to your door and steal what you didn't pay. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of a...
Do you have Triforce Heroes, Stuart?
I believe I do, yeah.
I don't. Next time we meet... Can you play... Oh, is the online dead for the DS?
Yeah.
Shit.
It died, like, I think the end of March this year?
Yeah, okay. I thought the store only closed, but yeah, that makes... Yes, yeah, that did happen. I don't know why my brain went, oh, it only was for the Wii U, not the 3DS. Nintendo cares about the 3DS.
No, they do not.
I know.
Anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream and get to work on editing this video.
Okay.
Stuart and Chris, thank you so much for joining me. Toon Buffoon, thanks for joining us as well. And this will probably be out tomorrow. This is not going to be a hard video to edit. This is a pretty basic one, and then I'll either do. I guess I'll be like working on my segment for Chris's video, but after that, for this channel, it'll either be Last Call or TV show movies for. I don't know which one.
Video, getting the script done.
Nice.
I don't know when it's going to be out. Maybe the end of the month, earlier next month. It all depends because of.
Oh, I have you, Stuart. Do you want the B-roll for Namco X whatever?
Yeah, just the first area, if you don't mind.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, no, I'm saying on
Peace.
my end because like I'm busy.